Hello, I'm Jake Boudrot, Civic Journalist at Tello Community Television. With me today is Paula Hart, who is running for Port Hawkesbury Town Council. Welcome to Tello.
Thanks, Jake, for having me. Love being here.
My first question is, maybe you can tell us a little bit about yourself. I'm sure you're well known in most parts of the town, and I'm sure a lot of people in Port Hawkesbury do know you, but there might be some newer residents, some people who moved to the area recently, maybe some younger voters or people like that maybe don't know you as well. So if you don't mind speaking a little bit about yourself.
Sure, I'd be happy to. So my name is Paula Hart. I am the mom of 4 beautiful children. They're all adults now. Brandon, my oldest, is Deputy Superintendent of Marine Environment and Hazard for the Coast Guard, and he has 2 sons with his partner Shannon, so my grandsons, Tucker and Ethan. And I have a daughter, Taylor, who was actually here with the Cape Breton recruiting. She came from Dartmouth General, and she's now at the Strait and Emerge as an RN. My 3rd son, Jacob, is instrumentationist, and he is now working with his father in the construction company. And my youngest daughter, Maya, will be graduating from St. FX this year, actually, with a degree in math and a diploma in engineering. So she will be going to Dalhousie for biochemical engineer when she finishes next year. I am currently employed with the Strait Richmond Centre for Education as a school bus driver, and that has been 22 years, so kind of longevity there. And I've been a hairdresser for 37 years and have made great acquaintances and great long-lasting friendships in that business. And I actually have a network marketing business called Arbonne, which empowers and inspires people to have a better health and wellness about themselves. And so it's great. And I think the longevity of my employment shows my commitment to work. So I have been fortunate enough to be involved in a society called Strait to Ukraine, which was consisted in bringing families to Canada and to Nova Scotia and Cape Breton in particular. And it was a nonprofit organization. I have been facilitated a craft fair at the Evergreen Club to support our Evergreen Club for crafting members to bring these vendors together in support of our food bank, actually, which was very successful. I have a campaign called Warm Hearts, which is basically hand cream, but done up as a beautiful little gift with lots of other little things in it to support our seniors and Leaside and Strait Area Women's Place. And this will be the 4th year going, so very successful and very happy with that. Through my Arbonne business as well, through donations and support, we have provided nutrition actually to the food bank on occasion, and which is very fulfilling. Like, it's very enjoyable to feel that you're giving back to the community, and they're huge successes, and everybody loves to be a part of that. I've also been a bit of a founder in creating a little hockey team, which expresses inclusion and equity on a full range of skill levels. And actually, we were sponsored and got jerseys last year, so the girls would not have to worry about any fundings, that they could just play and have fun. And girls, I'm meaning adult females. But I was fortunate enough to be able to play with 2 of my daughters. And that was for the Tiger-Mackie tournament, and an entity of that was the Trish Little Memorial. So the women represented the Trish Little Memorial. And this year we plan, along with with the town, we're going to expand and invite more teams and possibly host it on a different weekend. So that is already in the works. We've already got plans for that, so we're super excited for that.
So that brings me to my next question, which is what skills have you acquired in your life, and what experiences have you had that you think make you a good fit for Port Hawkesbury Town Council?
Well, Jake, I think I have great leadership skills, and I'm very trustworthy. I have great resilience. I can inspire and empower people. I have great listening skills, and great communication skills, what I think will lead up to serving the people of Port Hawkesbury. I think my background in bus driving and hairdressing and my network marketing just gives me a serving base, like a serving leadership quality that I will be able to communicate well with the people and listen to them very well and advocate for them on their behalf.
Why did you decide to run for town council? I know last time in 2020 you narrowly lost out on being named to town or elected to town council. So why did you decide to give it another try in 2024?
That's a great question, Jake. Thanks for asking me that. I think the second time around, basically I was encouraged again by council members, town people, and I think coming out the second time shows my dedication to serving the people of the town and really being interested in learning more about municipal politics and representing the people and listening to the people of town of Port Hawkesbury. I've had great experiences in the past, the last 4 years. I haven't been idle. I have been going to school and learning different abilities. I have had a lot of personal growth. I have went to school and made it through the entire criteria for Coast Guard. So I am in a pool as a fully qualified candidate, and that'll be there for maybe the time when I retire from the school bus. I have been to courses at NSCC relevant to Coast Guard, and I have basically put a lot into myself so I can learn more to dedicate to people and just to better myself, basically, so I can support the people of Port Hawkesbury.
As you see it right now, what are the major issues facing the town of Port Hawkesbury?
I wouldn't say we have as much issues as much as we have concerns. I think maybe we've had a good balance and foundation from our existing council, and I think bringing this forward with our election, that we will have a new council and we'll be able to build upon what they have provided for us. And there's no mystery to the concerns of Port Hawkesbury. We all know there's the streets that need paving. Reeve Street is a concern, bringing in new industry, economic development, the housing. They're all major issues, but the finer issues of everyday concerns of Port Hawkesbury also interest me. Recreation, snow removal, the policing, support to our volunteer fire department, concerns of winter parking, so also concerns for accessibility, but we know we have, and that in terms of accessibility for buildings, for restaurants, for our sidewalks, but we know there's movement coming for that. We know that there's work starting on sidewalks, and they're going to benefit for more accessibility for that. And but yeah, I just want to recognize the finer things, like not just the industry, just the common everyday things for the majority of people in Port Hawkesbury. So just to be aware that there's not just concerns about the big ticket items, that we have to think about the little things too.
So what solutions, strategies, or maybe just ideas do you have to tackle some of the issues or concerns as you noted?
Well, I'm thankful that I don't have to be independent on this, that we have a council so you can collaborate and coordinate with those members. And I'm a strong team builder and collaborate and communicate with partnering municipalities and the provincial government. and just listen to the common concerns of the town people. That is my inspiration, and that is my mandate, my own personal mandate. And that will be the course of my journey for council.
So if you are elected to town council, what are some of your priorities in this coming 4-year term?
So Jake, some of my priorities will be to take part in as many provincial conferences as I can, to take part in lots of growth and improvement in myself so I can direct that back to the community. I want to learn the basis of municipal government. As you know, I am going in for the second time. There's lots to learn, but we're very lucky that we have the foundation of the previous councils that will be able to just learn from their what they brought forward and build on that.
Now, considering that this is going to be the first all-electronic vote in the history of the town of Port Hawkesbury, last time was paper ballots and electronic was what they call a hybrid, I guess. And then there's also the plebiscite on the alignment for Reeve Street, just kind of gauging residents' opinions of their alignment. Is there a worry that things will go well as far as the electronic voting goes? And is there also any kind of concerns about maybe the Reeve Street issue overshadowing other important issues in the campaign?
Okay, two-part question.
Yes.
So the first will direct to, I believe there'll be no complication. I think IntelliVote has mastered their ability to foresee any complications. I believe our returning officer is going to educate everybody, and she will have everything laid out, so it'll be pretty straightforward. And she is going to host different learning centers for this at the Evergreen Club. It'll be at the Seniors Sunset Manor and the nursing home, and again at the Civic Center. Our town staff is impeccable on keeping everybody up to par, and the voters' certificates will go out with your own identification and your PIN number, so it'll be pretty straightforward, I think, for everybody to move forward with that. And if you have any questions, reach out to any of the town or myself, and we'll be able to set you straight on where you can go to take advantage of those planned execution of how this is going to be run. And there is going to be a telephone voting if you don't feel comfortable with the IntelliVote process. But I don't foresee any, I think we have enough support, and I don't foresee any challenges with that. As the plebiscite is concerned, I think it's going to give the town an opportunity. It's a simple yes/no answer. And I think that the people want to feel that they have the right to decide what's going to happen. But as we understand that Reeve Street is our Reeve Street, but it's owned by the provincial government. So at the end of the day, they have the last say, but maybe it'll give them some insight on how the town feels, and they can redirect from there. On Reeve Street, per se, as a professional bus driver, safety is a main concern, and I foresee that whether they change or not, the province will allot for some changes to happen to make it better, more accessible, not as many traffic delays. So that plan is in the works, and I believe that they're going to move forward with that fairly quickly.
So you recently announced that you're running, and how have you been spending your time on the campaign trail, and what are your plans for the weeks ahead on the campaign trail?
Oh, absolutely. So we have signage. I have little retro buttons that the Rock Center, the Regional Occupational Center, actually made for me, so that was exciting. Not their favorite job, but they were very compliant in helping me get them together. I have signs from Maple Signs and Engraving, and I have actually little magnets from them, which was great because I actually didn't have to get signs this time because I had them from last time. And my door knockers came from Snosey Coniprint, so Michelle was very great in getting them out fast to me so I can get them on the doors and just basically going house to house and spending time. And I'm very active in the community, so I'm really lucky that I get to engage with people on a daily basis and get to meet so many people, and I'm very fortunate for that.
Well, I'd like to thank you for traveling down to Erishad, taking time from the campaign trail, and I know you're a busy person, and we really appreciate it here that you wanted to come here and answer my questions.
Well, Jake, I really appreciate the invite, and it is an amazing facility. If you don't get a chance to come down and visit these guys, it is a beautiful, beautiful facility, and I really appreciate meeting you, and thanks so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jake.